Hey there, and welcome to Holy What. This episode sounds and looks bad because I'm just recording it from my couch. So that's the quality that I put into the show. Today is actually not me sitting here on my couch. I'm going to show you a video that I did with a friend of mine, Aaron Robbins. Thought somebody broke into our house right then. It could happen. It's a video we did a while back for something project we were working on called Faith, Hope, and Nerds. It's a great video and a great illustration on some truth about God. So, let's head on over to this video.
For our oldest daughter, making that transition from sleeping in her crib in our room to sleeping in a big girl bed all by herself in her own room was kind of a big deal. It was hard. There was like a challenge there for both of us. I can remember trying to work with her for days saying, it's no big deal. It's just a pitch black room with an uncomfortable bed, a bunch of shadows on the wall, a bunch of scary things in your closet. It's real. You'll be probably fine. A couple weeks into this, I can remember talking to her and coming up with this idea. And I think this idea is called bribery. You tell me what you think. But I came up with this idea where she could earn something based on the number of nights that she slept in her bed all through the whole night without getting out, knocking on our door, coming down the hallway. And so how that worked in our house was if she stayed in her bed for one night, the whole night through, didn't come into the hallway, she got to get a prize, something small, like a sticker or a piece of candy or something like that. You always want to bribe kids with stuff that's like really unhealthy and not good for them. The more nights she tried to stay in her bed, the bigger the prize got. So she could say, hey Dad, I want to try to stay in my bed for 4 nights or 5 nights. And if she did that, she completed that, she'd get something big like a stuffed animal or a trip to a toy store or something like that. And she seemed to like this kind of new routine. She liked at night kind of thinking about what she could work towards, and she liked in the morning coming in her room being like, did I do it? Did I stay in my bed? The kids, they never knew if they were actually in their bed or not. Which I think about now, we could have really abused that. And I remember one morning she came into her room and she said, well, did I do it? And I was like, yeah, you did, good job. And there's kind of 2 things that happened. And she was excited that she was going to get something, but then she always enjoyed thinking about what the next thing was that she was going to work towards. And so I was pretty excited when she said, Dad, how many nights would it take for me to earn a trip to Disneyland? And Disneyland is a big deal in our family. It's something that I did as a kid. I went there with my grandparents and my family. My wife went there with her grandparents and her family. Disneyland's a huge part of our life. It's a huge part of what we think about, how we decorate our house, and the entertainment that we do as a family. I lost it.
Let's go do some entertainment.
Let's go do entertainment. Hey, have you ever tried entertainment? I started thinking about it, and the number I think would have to be huge, and the cost is kind of immense. That's not a stuffed animal. That's something huge. So I don't know how many nights that would take. And as I was thinking about it, something occurred to me that there was going to be a problem with this. The problem is that I don't think she has the ability to earn a trip to Disneyland. I don't think she can stay in her bed the number of nights that it takes. And I looked at her and said, this is a part of our family. You can't earn a trip to Disneyland. That's not something I'm going to let you work for. So she was like confused, and so she pushed it, as kids do. She like pushed it further. She was like, okay, I get it, but let's just say I could earn it. How many nights would it take? How many? What are we talking here? Are we talking like 9? I think I could do 9. Is 9 the number? And I thought about it, and I told her, hon, I think the number is higher than you can count. I think it's such a big number. I'm not even sure you can really understand what the number is. It's big, and I don't really know that you have the ability. I think what's going to happen is that you're going to get a calendar out and make checks, and you're going to get 10 in a row, and then something's going to happen. You're going to get scared. You're going to get 15 in a row, 20, 100, 200 in a row. You're going to be like 9 before you realize you can't do it. You don't have the ability. I constantly engage with God in this conversation of, hey, I know I can't earn my way to heaven, but let's just say I could. Let me try. I think I might be able to do it. How many times do I have to pray? What should my prayers sound like? What should it be like? How many people do I need praying for me? How many times do I need to go to church? How much sin can I allow into my life? Is this sin okay and we're still pretty good? And I think this is good. You're probably fine with this amount and that. I continually struggle with this idea of wanting to earn my worth, wanting to earn favor, wanting to earn my place in God's family. I want to earn those things of God myself because I want to be in control of them. I don't want to rely on God's desire to give them to me. I don't trust His desire. I want to earn those for myself. So I'm constantly, like my daughter, asking God, how many nights is it going to take, God? How many nights is it going to take? Let's just say I could earn it. How many nights is it going to take for me to get what I want and to be in control of that? And that's just the thing is if a relationship with Jesus Christ were left to us and our ability to earn it, our ability to control it, our ability to do a set number of things to then guarantee that we could have it, we wouldn't have a relationship with him. We just wouldn't go. We just would never go. It says in Ephesians 2:8, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and it is not your own doing, but a gift from God. And you know, my daughter finally went on to sleep in her big girl bed all by herself. That's not really a problem anymore. I don't know if she even remembers that period in her life, but I remember it. And I don't remember it for her like, boy, that was a real struggle. I'm glad she finally sleeps on her own now. Or, boy, that system really worked great. Bribery is the key to everything. I remember it as a time where she taught me and I relearned what it meant to really accept a free gift, that it really came because of God's desire to give it and my desire to receive it.